everybody. Getting another mat out because it is time to practice yoga. Thanks for being here. So happy to have you. So happy to be doing some yoga. It feels so good on my body, and I hope it feels good on your body. It's never easy. It never means everything in yoga is a walk in the park. Sometimes it's challenging, but that's what makes it effective and good. Yoga is for everyone, all ages, all genders, young, old, men, women, guys, girls, even you, Chris. I hear you're coming in to do some yoga. Miss Pieper told me. So everybody, athletes, you need yoga. People who sit a lot, you need yoga. Stand tall, my friends. We're about to begin our practice. If you want to set your heart rate monitor, I know some people like to include everything. Check your app and see if you have a yoga. I have one on mine on my Apple Watch. We're going to stand with the feet at the top of the mat, rock a little bit from front to back, and we're going to flow today. We're also going to hold some stretches and get in deep. So I'm just going to have you start at the beginning, start at the top of the mat, close your eyes. Take a big breath, and then exhale out. I'm still rocking from my toes to my heels, getting the place on the mat. One more big breath here, in through your nose. Exhale out. Now just plant your feet, stand firm, squeeze your legs. Inhale, reach high overhead. Exhale, grab your right wrist and pull it across. Squeeze your belly, come back up, arms down. Inhale, reach high. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, pull over. Come back up, arms down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Hello, Duke. Even dogs like yoga, right? And down. Good. Now take that big reach and stay in the reach. Lean back just slightly. So just a little bit of a back bend. Not much. Pull your hands to your heart. Now sit back on your heels and reach high again. Inhale. A little bit of a back bend. Exhale, sit back on your heels and rise up. One more time. Inhale, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open your arms and swan dive forward. Release your body down. Relax your head. Walk your hands over to the right. Exhale, center. Walk your hands over to the left. Keep your feet planted. Exhale, center. Reverse swan dive. Reach high. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's try that once again. We're doing everything twice. Walk both hands over to the right. Keep your feet planted firmly. Keep your knees and your hips centered. Back to the middle. Walk both hands to the left. Try to keep your legs straight and long if you can. Go back to the center. Reverse swan dive, rise. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Let's move into our first chaturanga series. Inhale, half lift to lengthen, walk the fingers out. Exhale, fold your hands back to the mat. Head goes down, feet step back. You find your first plank position, remembering many of you, if you can't hold your body straight like this, if your back is saggy like this, you are wrong. You've got to put your knees down. Your back needs to be straight. Now, as you go down, your back stays straight. As you bend your elbows to touch your ribs, chaturanga. And then just press into cobra. Relax your shoulders down. Look up. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Push back to down dog. As you hold that down dog, press your heels downward. Press your chest towards your thighs. Press through your palms so that your hands are helping push your body backward. Let's try that all again. Pull forward into plank. Pull your belly button up. Bend your elbows, begin to lower. Pull your belly button up. Don't sag. Now push through your chest, lift. Tuck your toes under. Push back to a downward dog. Be mindful of the back side of the body. Continue to push through your hands. Energize yourself to press back down through your heels. Now when you're ready, look to your hands and step forward on your mat. Forward fold, drop your head down. Reverse swan dive, rise up, use your backside to lift you. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, we're putting everything together. Exhale to your chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, walk your hands to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank position. Pull your belly button up as you lower through chaturanga. Elbows touch your ribs. So I was hoping you'd see how narrow my elbows were on that. Down dog. We'll do it a second time. I'm facing you to show you. Come back to plank. Look where my arms go on a chaturanga. Into my ribs, not out to the sides. So it's like a tricep push-up. It's tough. Down dog and hold. Let's add on. Lift your right leg up behind you and hold it. As you're holding it up, push your left foot down. Breathe. Pull your right knee to your nose and hold. Push your right leg back to the sky. Now step your right foot to the top of the mat. Sink your back leg onto the mat so you rest it down and reach up overhead. When you reach overhead, I want you to feel the crescent shape that you make. Now look, from my hand through my body to my back foot, I make a crescent moon shape. I lean back. That's how you stretch the front. Hands down, push back to down dog. Lift your left leg high. Breathe and push through your right heel. Push down. Now tuck your knee to your nose and hold. Squeeze your belly. Now push your left leg up a little bit higher. Now step your left foot between your hands. Place your leg down. Reach up, crescent moon, reach. Crescent shape and breathe. Breathe. Hands to the mat, step back plank position. Belly is lifted up as you move through chaturanga, elbows to ribs. Exhale, lift through your heart. Push back to down dog. Breathe. Look at your hands. When you're ready, step to the top of the mat and fold. Reverse swan dive, rise. Let's do everything one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale to your chair. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, walk your hands to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, walk your hands to the left. Inhale, center. Half lift to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back for plank position. Belly lifts up as you move through chaturanga. Lift your heart to cobra, shoulders back and down. Down dog. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Pull your body into plank position. Lift your belly up as you lower through chaturanga. Heart lifts, cobra or up dog. Push back to down dog. On your down dog, lift your right leg high into the sky behind you. Now tuck your knee to your nose, squeeze your belly and hold it. Push your right leg high into the sky behind you. Now plant your right foot between your hands. Crescent, reach back, open up the hip. Release your hands, step back to down dog. Take your left leg high into the sky. Pull your knee into your nose. Reach your left leg high into the sky. Plant your left foot between your hands. Reach up to crescent. Bring your hands back to the mat, step back to plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or up dog. I want you to hold it here. Now, with your knees on the mat, push your hips back over your heels and just take a moment to stretch. One thing I don't always do is show you a good child's pose. I want you to know that this is available to you. Child's pose is what we call our home base. When you line your child's pose up, we want to get the knees to the outer edges of the mat, the tailbone to go between the heels. If, for instance, for pregnant women, it's a great pose because you think about that baby in your belly, you place that baby between your legs. So I know like 99.9% of you are not pregnant right now, but if you were, I want you to think about it, or just imagine that belly or a basketball under your shirt. Put the basketball between your legs, forehead rests down. Anytime it gets to be too difficult during a yoga flow, come to child's pose. It's a great pose for your spine. Tuck your toes under now. Come back into a kneeling position. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready, pick your knees up, press back to down dog. Big breath in here. Lift your right leg high into the sky again, but this time, when your leg goes up, I want you to bend it and reach your right foot behind your back so that your hip opens up. So there's just that little bit of stretch through your hip flexor to the inside of your right hip. Now bring it back around, step it forward. Lift your hands overhead, but this time keep your back leg off the mat. So it's a crescent, but it's a full crescent. Draw your hands to your heart. Let's stretch your back. Take your left elbow, bring it across your right thigh, and press on at the outer edge of that knee. Just press on it. And breathe. And don't just push and hold your breath. Then that makes you tighten up. As you're pressing, at each time you exhale, you're going to rotate a little more. Now open your right hand to the sky, place your left hand on the ground and breathe. Now using your core strength, stay right there, but just start to come up, start to rise. Good. And take your right hand behind your back, left hand overhead. Breathe. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Good. Come back to your plank position, cartwheel down. Step back to chaturanga. Lift your heart to cobra. And push back to down dog. Take your left leg up high. Good. Pull your knee in. Now push it up high again, go a little bit higher, and this time open it. Bring it behind you. Open up that left hip. It's like your left hip is pulling away from your right hip. Breathe. Now bring your left foot to the top of the mat. Rise up to crescent lunge. Your back leg is long and straight. Your back leg is long and straight. Do not let your knee bend and back. Now pull your hands to your heart. Bring your right elbow across your thigh. Now breathe. Every exhale, twist a little farther. Everyone from beginner to advanced yoga people need this back healing motion. Now reach your left hand to the sky. Place your right hand to the floor. Go a little deeper in your twist. Take a breath. And now use your belly to lift up. Keep your hands apart. Left hand behind the back, right hand overhead. Good. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or up dog. Push back to down dog. Take your feet to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands back, but instead of child's pose, keep your legs straight. Place your hands between your feet. Now, set your tailbone down between your heels. Froggy squat or prayer squat. In froggy squat, you want to keep your hands down. That'll help support you a bit. Prayer squat position, you're going to push your elbows in the insides of your legs. Keep your chest up and breathe into your hip flexors and your back. On your next exhale, place your hands down, push your tailbone up, straighten your legs out. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Step your feet in, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Good. Push back into downward dog, reach your right leg high. Pull your right knee to your nose. Push your right leg high and bend your foot behind your back. Open your hip, breathe. Good, now sweep your right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart for a twist. Hook your left elbow. Every exhale, you twist farther. You open up your arms. Take another breath. Good, now use your belly to lift up. Right hand behind the back. Left hand overhead. Exhale, cartwheel down. Step back into plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or up dog. Push back to down dog. Left leg flies high. Left knee to the nose. Left leg goes high, open the hip. Left foot to the top of the mat. Crescent lunge, straighten the back leg. Sink, prayer, twist. Breathe as you open up. Rise. Left hand behind the back, right hand overhead. Cartwheel down, step back to plank position. Take your feet wide on your mat. Walk your hands back. Prayer squat or froggy squat. Take a breath. Hands down, hips high. Fold up. Now stay here. Keep your left hand planted, twist your right arm up. Next breath, bring it down. Keep your right hand planted, twist your left arm up. Bring it down. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Step your feet into the center, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Push back into downward dog. Take a big breath. When you're ready, step your feet to the top of the mat and fold. Reverse swan dive, rise up and reach. Inhale, high overhead. Exhale, slide your hands back down your side. Good, just take one moment here to breathe. If you need a drink of water, this is a good time to get one before we go to our next flowing. We're gonna capture some warrior poses next. I'm gonna get a quick sip of water. Everybody doing okay out there? I still see eyeballs. I have a little eyeball reader on top showing me who's watching. I still see names and eyeballs, so that's a good sign. Remember the week I forgot to get it all the way through? So I'm glad you're here, you guys. Hi, Debbie Wolf. Good to see you, sweet girl. All right, yoga flow into warriors. Feet planted, squeeze those thighs, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly. So much of your structure is imperative to good form in yoga poses. Inhale, reach high. Good, going for that deep side bend. So as you exhale, I want you to slide your left hand down your leg. Now as you reach your right arm over, press your hip on the right, that way. Press it to the right. So your hip is running away from your right hand, back to the center. Inhale, reach up. Slide your right hand down, push your hip to the left. Straight legs. Thank you. Come back to the center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Push back to down dog, again, lift your right leg high. Reach, reach, reach. Tuck your right knee to your left elbow, you're gonna twist with your obliques. Now reach it high again, a little bit higher. Plant your right foot between your hands. Angle your back foot, warrior one, rise. Hips forward, so your hips, your headlights right here, shining to the front of the room, shining to me. Now release your arms. Open up to the side, warrior two. This knee does not change. 90-degree angle. Reach your left hand back and down, reverse warrior. Right hand reaching, high, high, high. As you exhale, take a cartwheel with your hands, but keep your legs the same. Your left arm is coming over, planted to the ground. As you watch your right hand go up, straighten your front leg out. Breathe. Good, now can you unwind this? So I want you to squeeze your belly, pick your left hand up and unwind it back where you were. Reverse warrior, but wrap it around your back. Exhale, cartwheel down, step back to plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or up dog. Beautiful job. Push back to down dog. Left leg high. Left knee to the right elbow, twist, tuck. Left leg high. Left foot to the top of the mat. Warrior one. Hips forward. Warrior two. Don't change the front knee. Reverse warrior, back and down. Breathe. Good, now cartwheel the right hand up and over. Plant the right hand as you look up at your left hand and straighten your left leg. Breathe. Deep into my hip there. I'm going to squeeze my belly. Reach the right hand up, unwind. Wrap it around my back. Left arm overhead. Beautiful. Cartwheel the hands to the plank position. Step through. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Push back to downward dog. We're going to flow this through again. Take a big breath. Look ahead. Look at your hands. Step to the top of the mat and fold. Reverse swan dive. Rise up and reach. Take a big inhale. Squeeze your legs. Exhale your left hand down, your right arm up and over. Push your hips to the right. How far can you bend? Back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale the right hand down. Push your hips to the left. How far can you bend? Good. Come back up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Push back, down dog. Just one more time through the flow. Right leg goes high. Right knee, left elbow. Right leg goes high. Right foot to the top. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel the back arm. Left hand down. Look up at your right hand, straighten your right leg. Breathe. Unwind. Left hand up. Behind your back. Right arm over. Exhale, cartwheel down. Step back to plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or up dog. Down dog, left leg goes high. Left knee, right elbow. Left leg goes high. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel the back arm over. Plant the right hand, look up at the left hand, straighten the front leg. Unwind, right hand up, wrap behind the back, left hand high. Stay here, come up, and turn to face the side. We have our straddle fold. I'm going to stay side facing for now. Tuck the tailbone a bit, reach high overhead, pull the belly into the spine. As you exhale, start to swan dive. You have to squeeze your belly. Let's hold it right here, halfway down. I want you to feel like you could put something on your back and balance it. This is not easy. Come back up, inhale. Let's try that again. This is all core strength. Exhale, hold. Get ready for a piggyback ride. Come back up. One more time. Come over halfway, hold. Squeeze your belly. Now go all the way down. Grab your ankles, pull your head through. Stay there for 3 solid breaths. You hold your ankles to give yourself a little leverage, or you could walk your hands underneath and behind you. Second option. Whatever feels good in your straddle position. Good, now squeeze the belly, get ready, open your hands up and lift from your core, your glutes, and your back. Inhale, reach high. Good, face the front and plank position, step back. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Push back to down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Have a seat. Bring your hands back behind you, fingertips face your hips. Feet are flat, chest lifts up. Take an inhale as you tighten up through the belly. And then imagine a string in your belly button and someone up in the ceiling controlling that string. Exhale, lift the string up. Now squeeze your glutes to support and relax your head back. Breathe. Keep lifting the belly button. That's where the initiation of the move starts. The glutes are there to support. Breathe into your backside, arms and shoulders. And exhale, release. Sit your hips down. Straighten your legs in front of you, legs together. Sit up tall, inhale, reach. Hinging right at your hip bone, exhale forward. Wrap your hands around your feet and pull. And breathe. And pull. And breathe. This is not passive. This is a very active stretch. I want you pulling on your feet, breathing, and drawing your chest downward with every exhale. Pull, be active. We're gonna go passive in 3, in 2, now stay right here. In 1, just release your hands and go passive, go limp, go limp. Just breathe. One more inhale. Exhale. Now pull your belly to your spine. Start to pull it towards your spine as you tuck your chin and begin rolling your vertebra back onto the mat. Drip, 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 drip. Reach your hands over your head. Now lift your hands right back up. Tuck your chin and lift, 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 lift. No momentum. Reach over your toes. Inhale. Start to come back. Drip. Drip, one vertebra at a time. Reach your hands overhead. Inhale, lift them back up. Tuck your chin. Hold 1 inch at a time. One more. Come back. Now tuck your chin. Keep everything rounding. Drip, 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 drip. I want you to bring your right leg high. Draw back on the calf and breathe. Walk your hands up a little higher, maybe to your lower calf. Draw back and breathe. Walk your hands up a little higher, maybe to your ankle. Draw back and breathe. One more breath. Keep holding your right ankle. Bring your left knee up. Crisscross your right ankle onto your left thigh. Stick your hand through that little hole and pull back on your knee and just breathe. Close your eyes. Every exhale, pull back just a little bit, just a little bit. Keep breathing. On your next breath, release. Send your right leg to the mat. Draw your left leg up. Hold on behind your knee and breathe. And then exhale, just walk your hands up to your calf, right to the center of it. Pull back. Breathe. Exhale, walk your hands up a little higher on the calf, towards the ankle. Pull back. Breathe. Exhale, walk your hands up to your ankle. Hold. Pull back. Breathe. Keep holding and breathing as you draw your right knee up. Bend it. Place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Slide your hand through the hole. Pull back. As you're pulling back, you're breathing. Remember, your breath helps keep the activity, the movement, the deepening of the stretch. Otherwise, you become passive and you don't change anything. You have to be active in your stretch. Use your breathing. Let's take one more breath here, continuing to pull back a little deeper with each one. As you exhale, go ahead and release. Both knees at tabletop position. Open your hands to your sides and twist your knees to the right and set them down on the floor. Try to relax and close your eyes. On your next breath, draw your knees back to the center. Bring both knees over to your left and set them down. Now relax and close your eyes. Take a couple breaths. Healing for your spine. Now come back to the center. Slide your hands up between your legs and grab a hold of your toes. Push your knees apart with your elbows. Push your feet apart. Happy baby. Some of you want to stay here. Some of you may want to take your feet up and over into plow pose. Just advancing that stretch a bit for your back. Keeping your neck relaxed. Do not turn your head. Just take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Slowly come down from your plow. If you're in happy baby, slowly bring your feet down to the mat. Extend your legs all the way down to the end. And I'm going to leave you here for your final Savasana. I'm going to give you some quiet and peace. I'm just going to ask you to put one hand on your heart, one hand on your low belly. And use these last few moments to breathe. Use these last few moments to give thanks. I think there's no better way to find peace in your Savasana than to actually use the time to give thanks. When you are doing so, you're creating a sense of peace about you because you're recognizing that you have gifts, that you have blessings, and that all the negative things that try to bounce in at you can be stopped by giving thanks and by recognizing the gratitude that you have, the gratefulness you have. Not acknowledging that there's no problems, not giving in to some sort of platitudes that everything is perfect all the time, because we know it isn't. But we recognize that the gifts we have and the ultimate gift for eternity is much bigger than things trying to bounce in at us at this time in our life. So take time for gratitude and thanks today amongst the problems of the world and the real problems in your life. They are there. Be at peace with what you can control and what you cannot. And just give thanks for what you have. I thank you for your time today. Stay in your Savasana as long as you'd like, my friends. I think it's such a good gift to have a little peace and quiet. I hope you have had 30 minutes to help you feel better. Take it with you today and make someone else feel better. Thank you, everybody. God loves you.